Hello and welcome back to our study of Peninei Halacha, the teachings of Rav Eliezer Melamed Shlit. We continue along with our study of the Mitzvot Bein Adam Lechaveiro, and the next topic is machlokas neged rishaim. Any sort of machlokas with wicked people. Hashalom va'achdus mivatim be'ofen mamashi es emunah b'Hashem echad. Peace, unity are a reality, and they bring to reality the faith that we have in Hashem as the unified God. Let's explain. The Jewish nation, which was created to reveal and bring forth the word of Hashem in the world, has to be unified. Just as Hashem is one, so too the Jewish people have to be one. So when the Jewish nation is unified, so the greatness of God is revealed, it's exemplified, and our enemies will fall. However, if there is no unity, then we fall in front of our enemies. And I guess we could see this throughout history, how the lack of unity has created so many problems ad hayom hazeh. Aval kasher midubar b'rishaim. However, when we're dealing with wicked people, shefridu atzmam meHashem me'amo, who have separated themselves, have distinguished themselves to be apart from Hashem and from His nation, and they have completely separated themselves from kindness and goodness and the good aspects of connecting to Hashem. So when we have disputes with these types of people, wicked people, it's not considered disunity. We are not separating from Hashem, because they themselves have already separated from the unified aspect of the Jewish people, from this global nation of being together with God, being together with one another. Therefore, we have to dispute them. Because we are having machlokas with these people, disputes with them, to show that we are not part of those who separate ourselves from Hashem. If you choose to separate yourself from Hashem and His ways, then we have to choose to separate from you. And he quotes the Shari Tshuva from Rabbeinu Yonah, then in the story of Pelegesh Begiva, in the 19th chapter of Shoftim, that had the children of Binyamin went out against the people of Giva, that had the whole episode with the Pelegesh, then they would not have fallen, so many of them, in civil war against the Jewish people. If people don't want to stand up against wickedness, against evildoers, in the guise of saying, well, I don't want to get involved in machlokas, you will be punished with their sins. Because if you don't stand up against and separate yourself from those who do evil, those who pervert Hashem's ways, then it's considered as you are a partner with them. And you violate the negative commandment, as we saw earlier. Sometimes it requires a tremendous amount of sacrifice, of giving of yourself. That just after the sin of the golden calf, the children of Levi, they went to Moshe, and Moshe said, Mila Hashem Elai, who's going to stand up? And he said, you have to go against your own brother. And they slaughtered, they killed the sinners. And similarly we saw with Shimon and their tribe when they sinned, that it was Pinchas who stood up and acted zealously on behalf of Hashem. Men of truth are those who stand with strength, with might, against evil, and they are careful not to dispute good people. He says, but the reality is that there are so many people whose fear of heaven is corrupt, and they take hold of, oh, well, I don't want to get involved in machlokas because they don't want to upset people who are truly evil, but they find all sorts of justifications for getting involved in a machlokas for the sake of heaven against good people. So they take the wrong position on things. Again, sometimes, just to paraphrase, when we say we don't want to get involved in machlokas, but yet, oh, no, it's for the shul, it's for the school, it's for the community, and they will take up causes against good people, but yet to stand up against evil are people who are really, because maybe they have influence, maybe they have money, things like that, they're afraid, oh, I don't want to get involved in machlokas. That's a different story. So people have their priorities wrong. So we learn here the importance of standing up for what's right and from distancing yourself against that which is wrong. So difficult halachos, ones that we all have to deal with on occasion, hopefully not that often. But if that's the case, we should follow the proper path. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you here next time as we continue studying Peninei Halacha, the teachings of Rav Eliezer Melamed Shlit. Have a great day.